Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Kim and welcome back to Uncommonkim. So, ignore the fan, I'm currently defrosting my car. It is 9:30 in the morning and I am on my way to Bath. I don't say it like that, I say it like Bath. I'm on my way to Bath to meet up with Megan. And we're going book shopping, and I thought I would take you along with me for the spooky vibes because that's what I'm after. The only thing I desperately want is Dungeon Crawler Carl book 4, if I can find it. If not, yeah, I'm just going for the spooky horror vibes. So we will see what we will find, and yeah, I'll bring you along the way with me, and then I will do a haul with you when I get home. Cool, and let's go!
Another rainy afternoon, I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything. It's way too quiet in the house, I'm just wasted on the couch, 'cause I don't wanna feel anything. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. I know the hour's getting late, I shouldn't sit here contemplating. I just can't stop thinking about us. I won't forget a single thing, from drunken nights to Sunday mornings, and how you smile at me. Wish you'd stay.
No. Where's the pigs?
Where's the animals? Where's the pigs? I'm not serious. That's my next Halloween costume.
At least there's a pig on it.
Oh, at least there's a pig here, but
It looks like a carnival.
these are like a collection though. So I've got one that looks like it's called Down and Out in London by George Orwell. But it's got like a similar cover, but it's better
Oh, fine.
cover.
Read
What's
the...
it about? Hang on.
That's what I mean, read the blurb.
Hi. Marriage. Disappoint me. What in fresh hell is that?
Oh my god. Where they belong. Where they belong. We don't know.
I was like, it's just such a different time, I guess they just didn't. He's decided he wants an accurate.
I'm finding some good titles today. Daddy issue.
Join me. Do it. We can read it together.
Actually, does sound, to be fair, like up my street.
Yeah.
I would.
So you're gonna get it?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Megan. Kimberly.
I was quietly protective of my heart to reassure that so patient, you'd be easy to ignore. You put up with all my till you didn't anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing. I have been too self-involved, been protective of my feelings, but somehow you made me fall. You got underneath the surface and you shattered every wall. And I know I got that feeling, there's no question anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing. Of my heart to reassure that it couldn't break to pieces and be left alone once more. You got underneath the surface and you shattered every wall. And I know I got that feeling, there's no question anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours. head, gleaming black as night, cloistered.
Well, hello. So, as you would have seen, I went and did some book shopping. However, what you probably don't realise is actually those clips were from 3 separate book trips throughout January. So I will do a haul for each, basically. So the first shopping trip I went on was to Bath with my friend Megan, and we went to Toppings, we went to Mr. B's Emporium, and we went to Waterstones, and I bought quite a few. I bought the most books out of all of my shopping trips. It is my stack. So I'm going to go through each to let you know what I got. So first of all, I bought Guillotine by Delilah Dawson. So this was recommended to me from Jade, from Jade Reads. This is one of her favourite books from last year, and she has put this on my 12 books from 12 friends recommendation, so I wanted to get hold of this. It is very short, but from what I've heard, Jade flippin' loved this, so I'm very excited to get into it. I believe it is a horror, like a short novella-y horror. I've never read anything by Delilah S. Dawson before, so I am excited to see what I think, because I know she is quite a popular author. So nonetheless, I'm excited to read this one. I then picked up The Moving Finger by Agatha Christie. So if you don't know, I'm reading the Miss Marple books with Megan, and this is the 3rd one. So this is the end of January that I'm recording this, so I've just finished Murder at the Vicarage, and in February we have Murder in the Library, and then The Moving Finger will be for March. So I just needed to get the next one in this series, so I'm rearing and ready to go. I love these editions because they have like a bit of artwork on the back, and then just like a standard edition on the front, and I just quite like how the hardback look together, so cool beans. I then picked up The Gates of the Feral Gods by Matt Dinnerman. So this is book 4 in Dungeon Crawler Carl. So I've got it and I'm ready when I need to read it. So I'm planning on reading book 3 in Feb, and if I have time, book 4 in Feb. But this is quite a chunky one. I've noticed they're definitely getting chunkier the more we go through this. So I can't obviously explain you the plot of Dungeon Crawler Carl, but in short sentences we follow Carl and his cat, or his ex-girlfriend's cat, Princess Donut, as their entire world gets flattened and destroyed, and they have the choice to go into these underground dungeons where they basically become entertainment for other galaxies and planets, and they basically have to fight their ways through the dungeons and fight crawlers and monsters and all sorts of things, and it is so fun and so funny, and I can't wait to get back into this series soon. I then picked up Mimi's Tales of Terror by Junji Ito. So this is a horror manga, which I have actually already read. Oh yeah. So go watch my Winterween vlog if you're interested in seeing my thoughts on this. In short words, fucked. 'Twas fucked, but it was good. So I'm very excited to pick up more from Junji Ito. Then I picked up Best New Horror, which is anthologies in horror fiction by a variety of different authors. So you have like 13 short story anthologies in here, and I've been really into short stories and I've been really into horror, and pretty much all of these authors, apart from Olivia Blake and an Adrian Tchaikovsky, I don't know any of the authors, so I think it's a good way to get to know new authors. Never known Olivia Blake to write horror though, so I am nonetheless excited for it. I picked this up in Waterstones, and it has like a red sprayed edge, which is cute. And the final book I picked up from my shopping trip with Megan was Talking with Psychopaths and Savages by Christopher Berry D. Megan told me to read Christopher Berry D for non-fiction. So this is the second one I've picked up, and actually it is on my TBR for February if you haven't seen that already. And we basically talk about different psychopaths, how their brain works, but this one specifically is about like mass murders and like killing sprees. So we talk about like Columbine and the Hungerford massacre, Dunblane in Scotland, Sandy Hook, things like that. So I'm intrigued because I want to read more non-fiction in 2026, so this is my way into doing that through true crime. Next I'll go on to my other shopping trip I went on, which was literally just a quick trip to my local and favourite Waterstones in the town over from me, and I just picked up 2 books. So the first book I picked up was The Dry by Jane Harper. So I'd seen Becca read this recently in a Shelve It or Scrap It video, and I thought it looked really good, so I was very excited to pick it up. And then actually looking into like Goodreads reviews, also seeing that Steph has read this and she really enjoyed it, and I am excited to read it. I believe it's based in Australia, and it's like an Australian thriller, so I'm excited. I think it will be good vibes. And then I also picked up another Junji Ito, which I haven't read yet, which is Fragments of Horror, which is another set of short stories, because I forgot to mention the Mimi's Tales of Terror was a bunch of short stories, and this one is the same. Because I enjoyed that one so much, I picked up this. But yeah, it is basically a bunch of short stories, and it looks weird and creepy as fuck, and I don't think I can show you. You can kind of see it. You see how there's like weird drawings only if you look at it at a certain angle, and then you can't see it. Weird. Me and the Waterstones lady had a good chat about that because it's weird. And then books I bought today. So today I went to Southampton to take my mum to meet one of her friends, and obviously Southampton has a Waterstones and it also has a Forbidden Planet. So I picked up 4 books. Breathe In, Bleed Out by Brian Macaulay, which I have seen going around a lot at the moment, and the synopsis is just really dragging me in. And also the fact that it says sharp, witty, compulsive, a blast from start to finish, hold on to your sit bones, it's a bloodbath. Just sounds like a vibe. So I'm very excited to read this. Not sure when, but nonetheless exciting. And then we have an Interview with a Vampire by Anna Rice, which has been on my mind a little bit since Winterween, where I saw Gabby talk about this, and actually my mum's friend mentioned when I showed her I was buying it that she'd recently watched the series and she really enjoyed it, so she wants me to let her know my thoughts on this. So I'm very excited to get into this. I do think it will be fun. So it's like a dark, brooding and senselessly written, a tale of seduction, betrayal, decadence and desire, death and immortality. I'm excited. I think it will be a good time, and I know that Gabby from Gabby Reads enjoyed this one. I then picked up another one that I have bought, I think because of Winterween, which is Coffin Moon by Keith Rosson, which I saw go around a lot during Winterween, and it's kind of dragged me in and made me want to read it, and I've been umming and ahhing and thinking no, I'm not going to do it. And then I read the synopsis today, and obviously the synopsis allowed me to enjoy it today, because the other times I've read it I've gone nah, it's not for me, but today it was a day. So it says a Vietnam veteran and his adopted niece hunt and are hunted by the vampires that slaughtered their family, and that was enough for me. That was enough for me, so I bought it. Obviously, that's why we're here. And then the final book I bought because I was talking to my mum about the new His and Hers show going around, and how when she was watching it, it was giving me vibes and I couldn't figure out why. And obviously then I figured out it's because it's based off of a book. And then I heard Steph talk about the new Alice Feeney book, so I picked it up, and it's got a really nice sprayed edge, and it is called My Husband's Wife, and it is a thriller, and I've not actually read anything from Alice Feeney before, so this will be cool. She does a lot of like thrillery standalones, and I think I will enjoy them. I'm hoping. I don't really like to read synopses on my thrillers because I like to go in knowing nothing, so I'm not gonna, but nonetheless I think this will be a good time. I'm hoping so. Hoping this will be a good way into Alice Feeney anyway. And that's all the books. So that is all the books I bought over the month of January on my shopping trips. I hope you've enjoyed this come shopping with me. If you have, like and subscribe if you're new. We are on our way to 600 subscribers, which is mind-blowing, but I'm really appreciative of everyone that is here. Let me know down below what books you've bought in January, or if you read any of these and your thoughts and your feelings. And yeah, I'll see you soon for another video.